Good morning, my beautiful people. We had lots of news recently from the Dying Light 2 Q&A episode 1 video. Aside from some good old 420 memes, we had a lot of clarifications and extra information about certain aspects of the game, including the open world and what's expected into the map this time around. Not gonna waste any more of your time, so let's just jump right into it. A big question that is always being asked about the game: how big is the map? We were always told 4 times bigger than the original. And in the Q&A, they shared some insight on exactly what the new map is going to entail. As shown here, it's actually double the size of the maps from Dying Light 1 combined. So take Old Town and the slums, combine the two together, and then double it, and now you have this massive map, which will be the size of the Dying Light 2 map. And now you're probably wondering, well, I mean, that isn't the 4 times bigger claim that they have been making over the years. And yes, you're right, but this time around, they are focusing more so on the verticality of the world, which was something that was kind of neglected in the original, if we're being honest. This time around, we have hundreds of buildings with floors that you are able to travel through and explore and do a ton of more activities inside of those buildings. Skyscrapers, roofs, buildings, and bridges are all going to be playable areas. And honestly, we kind of got debated, but then not at the same time. It's kind of difficult to measure a map size, but in a way, the map is being expanded 2 times horizontally and then 2 times vertically. So technically, in a way, the map is 4 times bigger than that of the original. It really all depends on how you look at it. In my opinion, I like the greater focus on verticality, as this will mean more interiors and more details into a much smaller map rather than this massive map that is just full of emptiness and nothingness. I'm looking at you, the following. It's good stuff to hear though. We want to know more about the map and gain more information about it so we can adjust our expectations accordingly. So kudos for this one being answered here. And since we're on the topic of the map, we also have different regions and sections of it as well. To put it simply, there are 2 main different areas. One of them more so represents Old Town from the original, while the other one is more so like a downtown area. I can throw some screenshots up real quick to determine what I think each one is. So this one right here may be more the downtown area because, you know, skyscrapers are everywhere, while this one right here is more so Old Town because there's not really much going on here. Additionally, there are also 7 zones where you can make decisions that will affect your world. So based on your decisions and what factions you side with, various parts of the city will be rebuilt or repurposed. For example, depending on your choices, bakeries may appear, or more military focused outposts may appear. It truly relies on what the player decides. And honestly, it's great to hear how impactful and important player choice is going to be within this game. This is always my main concern with games like this, but they seem to have a really strong focus on how this is going to play a role into the game. And there will be so many outcomes for players to search and to try to uncover. It will certainly require a lot of playthroughs to see everything. I talked about it on my live stream, but all this is refreshing to hear. Hopefully we aren't being fed some false promises, but we're gonna have to wait and see what's in store for us. I'm optimistic about the entire thing. I have my trust in Techland. If not, shoot me down. I'll take the knives in my back. I deserved it. But anyways, thank you all for watching. You are all amazing. Thanks for being the best community I could have asked for. We had tons of peeps come into the live stream recently, and it was a fun time. Also, shout out to our newest supporter as well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the extra support. But once again, if you enjoyed, please subscribe, leave a like as well. All of this goes a long way into me manipulating the algorithm into my favor for world domination. So it's much appreciated. But memes aside, thanks again, have a good night, and good luck.